So last year I watched this film and reviewed it. It was a request. I don't know if you saw that review, but if you did, thank you very much. But this year I saw that it was going to be part of Cinemark's latest classic series, and I have never seen this film on a big screen, so I thought, revisit it? Why not? The Breakfast Club. In my opinion, this is a very good movie. The story finds 5 high school kids trapped in a library for Saturday detention. They've all got their own reasons for being there, as well as their own quirks, but as time passes, they get to know one another, and it's clear that they aren't all polar opposites. They just think they are. This was John Hughes' second directorial effort, 1 year after 16 Candles. It has a couple of the same stars, but the storyline is very different. What I like about this movie is the truth that Hughes brought to the characters and the situation. Every character has their own kind of silly reason for being in detention. It's looked upon at first as pretty serious, but then it's laughed upon later. And the question at the end of the day that plagues them is, will they remain friends after all is said and done during school hours? And while some of them might like to think yes, the reality may actually be, sadly, no. When it comes to locations, this is one of John Hughes' more sedated films because the movie primarily takes place inside the library. And the shocking thing to me is that despite that fact, I never found this film to be truly dull. The performances are engaging and the writing has a good blend of humor and drama. But I do feel like we are forced into sympathizing with these characters at the end. I mean, we know who they are, these characters, and we know which one we are, in relation, but the third act really pulls at the heartstrings, and to me it didn't always feel genuine. I'm also not sure why Hughes gave us, at the end, basically 2 couples, because based on what happened during the movie, previous interactions, it seems to me pretty random, and just a convenience for a happy ending. Maybe that's just me though. Now, when it comes to character relations, like which character you most relate to, for me that would be Brian Johnson. I do not obsess over grades, never have in high school. I'll be honest, I was a C- student, didn't care about, passing. I mean, I did in a way because I wanted to get out of that hellhole, but I love watching movies. My mind was just, all about movies, and when you're in history class, it's like, you want to be in the movies, you know what I mean? It's just like your mind is completely elsewhere and you couldn't care less about checks and balances and all that good stuff. But anyways, yeah, I was not like obsessed with my grades, but he and I do share some attributes that basically don't always work in my favor. But I am who I am. I do not recall what I gave this film last time, but I'm just going to pretend like I never reviewed it. I'm going to give it just a fresh grade, even though it may not be fresh, but either way, I'm going 3.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you very much for your time. Have an awesome day. These need cleaning.